All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword for Tuesday, September 10th, set today by Anto, who set that rather difficult Cryptic the week before last, but this week's Cryptic was even worse. Anyway, criticism of crowd after benefits rejected. I'm thinking criticism is the, definition. And we're going to have a word for benefits, which could be a verb or a noun turned around or rejected, and then a word for crowd, which can also be a verb. Um, yeah, I'm wondering if the benefits word is plural and then it's turned around, then the S would be at the beginning. I wonder if there's a British benefits, um, the equivalent of social security or the dole, of course. But maybe just the verb to benefit somebody. Yeah, I don't see that. Oh, I was thinking helps backwards would be SPLEH. Doesn't seem correct. All right, let's try the downs. Light, mineral sat on by silly wizard. I want to break it after light, and that might be the definition, and then a mineral, which could be, of course, a soft drink, or it could be an actual ore or something like that. Is sat on, is that just a placement direction, or do we need something for sat on? And could silly wizard be an anagram of wizard at the start? Yeah, I don't get that. Unless it's something like ization. No. Ultra cheap part. In non medical terms, it lets one breathe. Oh. Yeah, I'm thinking ultra cheap is a charade word like tatty or something like that. I don't know, could ultra mean the last letter of cheap? Anyway, I think the definition will be something that lets one breathe. Now, is that literally like some kind of air something, air supply? No. Oh dear. Music label, second rate from top to bottom. So it sounds like, yeah, I don't know, from top to bottom. I thought it might be a palindrome, but no, just from top to bottom. Oh, maybe that's the definition. What's second rate? Like B list or um, A1 is the best? Is A2? Music label might be EMI, or it could be music, and then a label could be a tag. Yeah, I'm thinking it is a phrase that means from top to bottom, but funny, 131. Something, yeah, not to a T, but something like that. Oh dear, I'm really struggling. I'm not on Anto's wavelength at all. Intellectual challenge. Well, I'm intellectually challenged today. If two tablets must be reconfigured. Okay, finally one that I think I have a good idea of what we're going to have to do, which is anagram if two tablets. If two is 5 letters, tablets 7, and we need 12 letters. Battle of Wits, I think, would be an intellectual challenge. I think we have the two T's, yeah, the BLE, whoops, etc. All right, finally. Oh, I am wondering here if the crowd could be rabble. And so, what is criticism? Scrabble, but I don't think that means criticism. It would put an A there, which I think is likely. Oh no, it wouldn't. It would put a B there. Oh no, it would put a, oh, sorry, I'm completely wrong with my rabble. Ah, no, it must be a mob, maybe? Crowd, but then what's the final? Yeah, all right, that was a very silly side light there. Let me go back to looking at the downs. Dismissed over scoop, revealing criminals temporary release. Sounds like the first part is the word play. A word for dismissed goes over scoop. Now, is that a journalistic scoop or a scoop of ice cream? Criminal can be an anagram indicator, but with the apostrophe S, I don't think that can be right. I think it might be temporary release. No. Came to being appreciative of injustice. Oh, I think this is a word we hear bandied about a lot. It, it always, yeah, as soon as I hear somebody using this word, I don't take them seriously. If you came to, you woke, and if you are appreciative of injustice, you might be described as being woke. All right. Charge for conflict diamonds. I'm thinking it's going to be a short word for conflict, and war comes to mind, and then D for diamonds from bridge notation, or I suppose other card games. That would make, whoa. Yeah, so I was thinking a financial charge, but somebody put in your charge is a ward. Ooh. So this is okay. It didn't really make sense to me until I read the clue. Boo, trio of women barking like this. Well, I think if you're barking, you might go bow, wow. Ah, yes. And so W can stand for woman or women, and boo is just literally boo. And you anagram or barking as in barking mad, those 6 letters to get bow wow. All right, I finally have something going up in the top right. Let's look at one who fueled interest in Central European bloodsucker. Well, that has to be a reference to Dracula, and I would forfeit my Irishness if I didn't know that was written by Bram Stoker, born in Clontarf in Dublin. And so I suppose if you stoke interest, you're a stoker. All right. Oh, so I think dismissed maybe could be out. Oh, could it be out on bail would be a criminal's temporary. Oh, I've a sinking feeling this is something to do with cricket. Yeah, if you're dismissed in cricket, you are out. And it might be, I think, is it that the wicket keeper scoops the ball through the bails on top of the wicket, knocking them over. And so you're out on bail. Any people more familiar with cricket than I am, please correct me, although I'm sure, excuse me, we'll see it over at 15 squared. All right, I skipped over steep, harbor with 3 sides. I wonder if it could be a word for 3-sided. Well, triangular, but is it some other try something? And it's going to be made from a word for steep followed by harbor. Oh, again, another noun that can be a verb. I'm sure the setters deliberately choose a synonym that has as many different meanings as possible. But what would a harbor be? A port or a... No, I don't get that. Okay, damaged label, another label, unload. It goes down like this. Well, label unload, fortunately, the way the words are broken is obviously 7-4 as well. So I think if we damage it, we're going to get 2-word phrase. It goes down like this. All right, let's try the anagram helper for the first time today. Label unload. Oh, it goes down like a lead balloon. Yes. Not really, yeah. I mean, I can see the anagram, just, oops, not sure the definition really goes with damaged label unload, but anyway. Wipes unduly costly lists from the center. Oh, I wonder if it could be a hidden clue from the center. Yeah, but is the definition then wipes? No, I think we've one too many words if it's a hidden clue, because 5 letters would, I think, can only be hidden in 2 words of those. So wipes unduly. Yeah, I'm just wondering if it could be wipes could be cleans, and if you take away the C, you have leans. But I don't know exactly what instructions in there would tell you to do that. All right, praise a fight that's reportedly close enough. Well, reportedly suggests a homophone. Is it praise? What's the first one? Word going to be on, of. Reportedly close enough. No, I think I need another letter for that. Immediately left home when opposed. Yeah, is it going to be a 2-word phrase meaning immediately or opposed? I think it must be immediately. Left home. Well, it might be L and then home. L for left, in for home. But then something for when opposed. Nope. Tennis champion is 50-50 to clinch final. Wasn't there a tennis champion called Lever? Was it Rod Lever? Yeah, but 50-50 would we saw the other day could be even. Yeah, I don't quite get that. All right, obscure definition of ignorance. I think this is going to be a double definition. Definition of ignorance. I mean, I can see where there might be some similarity in words. Not seeing, I suppose, ignoring something. No. Harsh, having American agents return to arrest British detectives. I think it's going to be harsh as the definition. American agents would usually be CIA, and if they return, that would be AIC. And I think we've seen this before where the CIA gave that nice IC at the end. And the British detectives we've had recently is CID. And so I suppose in one sense, if something is harsh, it is acidic. All right, barred us frolicking. Okay, so 8 letters, frolicking and being more silly. So it's going to be an ER word. Absurder. Ooh, I'm not sure I've ever heard the comparative form of absurd before, but there we go. Part, of course, raised, facilitating removal of lab's waste. No, no idea on that. Let's do one more. Across distressing condition includes evidence about director being obstructed. Yeah, I think it might be obstructed, but I can also see it being a distressing condition. The only thing is the distressing condition includes evidence, so maybe a short word that's going to go around some other short. What is short evidence? And that in turn, I think, would have to go around his director DIR. Can it also be simply a D? Yeah, not sure about that. Let's go back to the downs. This clue is a bit like that. Oh my goodness. I feel it's going to be an ABLE ending. This clue is not solvable, that's for sure. This clue, oh, I think maybe comparable, no, but something, I think maybe some word for comparing, being able to compare something. Yeah, don't get it. Acquired from the net when depressed and drunk. That's a good clue. I think a lot of people have acquired things from the net when they're, well, maybe not depressed or drunk. Wow. Drunk can indicate an anagram, but what are we going to... Oh, maybe we just have AND, drunk, at the end, and it ends in DAN. The net when depressed. Yeah, I'm not sure about that either. Old City, girl sat and cooked. Well, cooked is also a common anagram indicator. So I'm thinking it's an anagram of girl, sat, and. Let's try the anagram helper again. It worked last time. Dare we hope it works again? Not Alexandria. I do like an RIA. Oh, Stalingrad. Yes, there we go. I was just listening to some Shostakovich this morning, so appropriate in a way. So Wipes and Julie, maybe. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. The tennis champion. 50-50. Oh, 50, of course, in Roman numerals is L. Level? I still don't get it. I mean, it's such a short word, but going to have to come back to it. Heavenly body, modeled by learner in cream. Could modeled be an anagram indicator? We need 9 letters. Cream is 5. Learner would just be an L, like an L plate on a learner driver's car. Yeah, that's going to give me, if it's L in cream, that's only 8, or by L in cream is 10. Ooh, it could be a tyro is a learner. No, we need an I. Heavenly body, so what's it going to be? Asteroid? Well, that fits, but I don't see how it would go with the wordplay. Knob heads on curb, never use red lights. All right. Well, a knob head might be the first letter of knob, K. But, oh. No, it's the heads on the following words. Curb, never use red lights gives you the great word knurl with a silent K, which would mean a knob. I think like on the head of a walking stick. I think if you had a knot of wood or knob, I think that would be a knurl. All right. Class given B plus. Well, I'm thinking it's going to be B, and plus might mean and, but I'm hesitating because how is class band? Is there another 3-letter word beginning with A that would be equivalent to a plus sign? I don't know. That would give this one, and I thought that might be asteroid coming down, so there would be 2 D's, part of course, raised, sounds like wordplay, facilitating removal of labs. I think it might just be waste. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just wondering, they love the bathroom humor in the Guardian crossword, so doo-doo? Could that be it? Well, let's see. I have all the letters I'm going to get for this one. Distressing condition includes evidence about director being obstructed. Yeah, I think it's going to mean being obstructed. Let me pause and rehydrate and think about that. Well, I thought of declined, but then I also thought of redlined. There was the terrible practice in the US of denying insurance or charging higher insurance to certain communities, and it was called redlining. But I don't see. Now, decline could be a distressing condition, but then I have too many words left over just to give the final D. And I'm not seeing any, well, evidence about. Oh, maybe a word for evidence is turned about and the final D is the director. That's possible. Evidence. No, still not seeing it. My eye is drawn up here. Obscure definition. Oh, well, if something is obscure, it is little known. And somebody who is ignorant maybe has little knowledge, little known. All right. I never looked at this one. Send quick message showing good support for bank security measure. Yeah, so a bank security measure would be your PIN, your PIN, and that has G good supporting it, and if you send someone a quick message, you ping them. All right, so it's not doo-doo, it's must be dog, part of course. Oh, a dog leg is a part of a golf course. Raised facilitating removal of labs waste. I don't follow that at all. Fairly confident dogleg is right. Oh, now I get it. It's not wordplay. It's a punning second definition. A dog would raise its leg, getting rid of its waste, and it might be a Labrador. Oh, very clever. So I was right about it being bathroom humor. All right. There's back to this one. Criticism. Yes, of course, it's not ending in BLE, but BE, BY, perhaps? Sort of like that. After benefits rejected. No, don't see it. And it might end in that anagram, or start with an anagram of wizard. Yeah, but I'm not seeing it. Light as in set fire to something. Light as in a bright color. Oh, light as in land. Like a bird lights on something. No, do not see it. Are my steep harbor. All right. Praise. A fight. Oh. Ah, yes. Yeah, so there is a phrase that came to me on or about. So roughly, and I suppose close enough. Oh, I think the reportedly refers backwards to praise a fight. I think a fight can obviously be a bout, but I think it's honor. If you honor something, you praise it, and honor a bout could, it's a bit of a stretch, but could be praise a fight. All right, and so close enough is honor about. All right, how about now my acquired? Maybe it means drunk. Yeah. But if it is and drunk at the end, then depressed could be low, but I can't see any word for acquired that would end in lowdan. Yeah, I'm not confident in that A at all. Oh well, we do have. Oh, of course, I'm not sure about this ending here. Let's get rid of those letters. Yeah, maybe if I look at this again without that E and think of obstructed. Let me think about that one again. Well, I can't think of anything else, so I'm going to go ahead with redlined, and I'm going to use the check this button. No, all right, I'm going to go ahead and reveal it. Occluded. Oh. Oh. Oh, and of course, yeah, I don't know why I had an N there. Yeah, so let's see. Distressing condition. Oh, evidence is a clue, which does go about D for director. Oh, and the distressing condition is OCD. Ah, yeah, I would not have thought of that. All right, so now we do have. Oh, every word in this clue has only one syllable. So I suppose the whole phrase is monosyllabic. There we go. So if you, I think left home is away. So immediately is right away? Immediately? Ah, yes. I think we've seen a clue like this once or twice before. We have to find the opposing or opposite word for left is right and home is away. And together those opposites give us immediately. That is clever. All right, acquired from the net when depressed and drunk. I think I'm going to have to go to wordplays.com for this one. Bearing in mind this might be a V for level. Although that doesn't seem, I mean, con V does seem likely, but then we'd have to have maybe another O or an I. Yeah, I don't see that. Anyway, let me head on over to wordplays.com. I definitely should have got this one. Acquired from the net is the definition, and that is downloaded, of course. And depressed, I think I did think down, or no, I thought low. Well, it's down. And if you're drunk, you're loaded. All right. Oh, and I just realized the tennis champion was Laver, not, what did I say? Lever. Oh dear, oh dear. So tennis champion. Oh, almost like Nadal, but 50-50. So I think 50-50. Oh, Lendl, of course. Yeah, the two L's represent 50 and they clinch end or final to get, was it Yvonne Lendl? That's a name from the past. All right, here's our heavenly body modeled by Lerner in cream. Oh, maybe it's maybe cream is the definition, and we put a heavenly body around the L for learner. That seems unlikely, but what would the word for cream be? No, I don't see it. I do have a nice G for two down. Ultra cheap part in non-medical terms. It lets one breathe. Something baggage. I think it must be an AGE word. It lets one breathe. I suppose something like, well, breathing room or something to show that you have a lead. Air. I still want the first word to be air, but I don't get it. Let's try. Oh, yeah, second rate. I think maybe it starts and ends with B. Music. Oh, R&B maybe? Rhythm and blues? Second rate from top to bottom. No, maybe there. Oh, there's B Sky B. Wasn't that a satellite network? But that's nothing to do with music label. But I'm wondering if there is something B. But R&B could be a music label as in a genre. But how do we get the second rate? Now, I'm going to check it. It is correct, but I do not understand that one, other than B being second rate. No. All right, criticism now of crowd after benefits rejected. Maybe it is. No, I think criticism. Well, I don't know if it's criticism, but I know you can go on a diatribe, or I suppose your rant would be mainly critical. Is that right? And a crowd might be a tribe. Benefits is aid. An aid package could be benefits. Yes. All right, finally got that one. All right, this might be air ultra cheap. I don't know what a word for ultra cheap would be. Maybe beginning with A. No, don't see it. And here's, so it's not it doesn't begin with an anagram of wizard, but maybe, oh, is there a, oh, I think it's the wizard from Harry Potter. What the heck is his name? I'm sure you're all shouting it out. I'm going to pause and rack my brain for it. Well, I'm sure you also have been trying to tell me very kindly that I'd put a D there instead of an L for lead balloon. Don't ask me why I put that, because the L and the D aren't beside each other. But it is Dumbledore. So the mineral is ore, I think. Sat on by silly, I think might be Dumb? Yeah, so, a light is an LED. Ah, a light emitting diode. Very good. All right. So, yeah, I definitely made this harder for myself than it needed to be. Okay, steep harbor with three sides. Is it going to be steep? Oh, I wonder if three sides might be the side letters of three. And so it's a six-letter word for harbor. And then when you add the TE, it becomes steep. Oh, steep, of course. Yes, is a verb. To steep something is to, well, marinade with a D or marinate. And so a marina is a harbor. All right, well, this must be air. I don't know, air baggage, but air something. How about now my wipes unduly costly lists from the center. Oh, could it be the center letters? DUSTS. Ah, yes. So it is the center letters of unduly costly lists. There we go. All right. So, a heavenly body must be a satellite modeled by learner in cream. No, oh, modeled is sat. Ah, and the cream are the elite. And the learner goes, extra L goes inside of elite. All right. So just my ultra cheap part. It lets one breathe. Oh, air passage, maybe. In non-medical terms, yeah, I don't follow that. Let's check it. It is correct. Let's check all. Everything else is still there. No more typos. All right, let's head over to 15 squared and see what they say. All right, the blog today is by Peter O. He says, I think this is very diplomatically phrased. Anto has often used innovative techniques which many have felt are not always successful. But here I think he is working within acceptable bounds and has produced an enjoyable puzzle. So there you go. I found it quite tricky, but I did get there in the end. I suppose I had one wrong. Let's see. On the acrosses, I think I finally did understand them. The definition refers to, yeah, but nothing. It doesn't really refer back to anything, so it's not clue as definition. Let's see. Antonyms of right and, yeah, I liked that one. All right, on the downs, I did finally understand dumb, LED, and or. Air is ultra cheap, as in free as air. I don't know. I don't know if there's a name for that kind of construction, but that to me seems, yeah, I don't know. That's just so out there. There are a lot of things that are ultra cheap. Air is not, I think we take it for granted, so we don't think of that. I mean, it's not only cheap, it's free. Okay, ultra cheap, but still, ultra cheap is to me is not the same as free. Anyway, part is a passage. Oh yeah, passage of a book. I get that. That's good. And then R&B brand. Oh, a label is a brand. Well, see, I don't make that connection in my mind. And so you have to move the B from top to bottom. That is very clever. I do applaud that, but there's no way I'm getting that one. I think I followed all of the others. Yeah, so let's see. A mix of easy and difficult. Anyway. Yeah, so Dr. Watson, I think, is querying monosyllabic. So anyway, I'm not going to stop and read all of that. Not sure a tribe is a crowd. Yeah, I think that's a fair quibble. All right, well, all very, KVA, who I think is an authority in the blog comments, says lovely puzzle, but didn't parse monosyllabic. There we go. All right, well, thank you as always for watching and have a wonderful day.